Imagine you are at a crossroad in your career, knowing that one decision could either propel you forward or leave you feeling stagnant. I know a friend of mine in marketing who is starting his career. He realized that if he pursued a specialized certification in digital analytics, he not only increases his value but also opens new doors. Within a few months of certification, he was promoted and recognized as an expert in that thing. Today, we are exploring how you too can decide on the right education path. That is the topic of discussion today. Why education matters. Why continuous education matters. Continuing education is not just a checkbox, you just put a tick in your papers. It is a pathway to staying relevant. Industries evolve quickly and continuously, so that your continuous learning helps you stay competitive. Certifications and further education add credibility to your expertise. There is no doubt about that. Plus, they show employers that you are committed to professional growth, maybe personal growth as well. Certifications bridge skill gaps and make your resume stand out, more attractive. They demonstrate very specialized skills that can set you apart from the rest. This can lead to faster promotions and salary increases, maybe sometimes jumping the company. Certifications may also even help in switching industries smoothly, so that you are positioned at a slightly higher level than what you are doing in the previous company. All these things are possible only when you identify your career goals. That is the essence of our discussions as well throughout. So before diving into details, what you should first think about is you need to set your career goals. That may be for first year, 3 to 5 years, and maybe 5 to 15 years. I would suggest even 20 years, based on your own strengths and of course weakness. So knowing your goals helps in choosing certifications that align with your ambitions, professional ambitions, and also with personal ambitions. So targeted education amplifies your career trajectory effectively. Assessing your current workload and personal life very carefully, because you may be from a background where you are allowed to study and pursue anything, because your family may not be depending upon you for their livelihood. But in some scenario, the family may demand your salary for the whole family living. It could be any of these scenarios. So you need to assess your personal life as well. Continuing education demands time, energy, focus, and money in many cases. So it is crucial to evaluate if you are mentally and financially prepared. Then you can embark on few things. Otherwise, you need to balance your goals based on the situations. A strong readiness mindset makes it easier to complete certifications without burnout. I've seen people who have studied diplomas to engineering to masters to researcher. That is the motivation skill they carry throughout. I appreciate really those people. So from diplomas to micro certifications, there are options, many options. There are plenty of options around. Courses from institutions, online platforms, or corporate training offer flexibility. Each format has its own pros and cons, and you need to select what fits your learning style, because there are digital, there are physical, there are online things, there are some interactive, non-interactive sessions. There are plenty of combinations around that. So you need to decide the right format that ensures you can apply new skills quickly. Learn first, then apply, of course. So how to choose your right program? Look for the programs with industry relevance and recognized credentials. There are a lot of people who are there in the market, like I'm coaching this, I'm doing this, or I'm giving certifications, but whether these things really make sense in terms of value, in terms of worth, in terms of understanding the content, that you need to be doubly sure. So analyze these program reviews and with their alumni and check whether that helped if the alumni succeed. Verify if the curriculum includes hands-on learning to build real experience or expertise. A reputable program adds definitely value and trustworthiness to your resume. There is no doubt about that. Companies will match your resume to work nowadays. But you need to be very clear that whatever you're putting there in your resume, you must be willing to, or you must be in a position to defend what you have put into in your resume. The next aspect in the certification process is that you need to analyze the cost benefit. Every program requires an investment. Investment in terms of time, investment in terms of effort, investment in terms of finance. So evaluate the return on investment. Will the certification lead to a better job opportunities or higher pay or better knowledge or maybe better ambience? That's what we're not. If you are a working professional, definitely you are. Juggling work life and personal life and studies is challenging because the work involves something, your personal life involves something else, and you need to manage these two. Besides that, you have a challenge of now studying new things. So plan your schedule in such a way that you don't overwhelm yourself, and at the same time don't compromise on these two as well, the work and pursue. So set small achievable goals to stay motivated. Consistent effort will help you balance both your job and studies effectively. So you need to schedule, maybe check with few people around you to confirm whether it will help you in that way or not. There are companies who have their own libraries. There are companies who have their own online platforms. Try to make use of those. They even sometimes reimburse for your tuitions or certifications or anything you learn outside of the office. So check with your employer if they provide you financial support for certifications. This benefit can lessen the financial burden significantly so that you don't need to worry about that. And it's worth exploring as it shows that you have invested in self-improvement. The company also gets to know, right? So that way, there are a lot of online platforms. So, for example, LinkedIn offers quite a lot of things. Coursera is there, Udacity is there, Udemy is there, and there are multiple platforms, either on a B2B or on a participant-based, and there are a lot of other personalized coaches. There are quite a lot of platforms out there in the internet, and you need to see how you can better choose one of them, maybe on a class, maybe on the content, or maybe on the presenter skill. Okay, whether the presenter or the coach or the institution which is going to give you the certificate, or maybe the instructor, you need to evaluate by going through the reviews and maybe as a platform or as an individual instructor or a coach. You need to weigh both, then take a call which one to choose. If you do this, what happens is that you are trying to choose certainly a high quality course that align with your career goals and at the same time for your chosen financials. When you are doing that, people normally sign up on one-on-one, right? So what happens is that you need to have a community to interact and ask questions to get to know. So some platforms offer you a community for that particular course, but not necessarily all platforms do that. So you need to have a group of people who are in that similar studies. So networking with them, maybe to solve a problem or to simulate a scenario or even discuss about that, will help you your career in a long way. There are certain skills which go beyond certifications. For example, leadership, your problem-solving ability, creativity, innovation. These things may not be possible to get certified, and you need to be very careful about that. There are only a few soft skills which can be certified, and maybe many hard skills can be certified, of course. So these are often found outside of the classrooms. So focus on cultivating these skills alongside your studies. This combination makes you all-round professional. Remember that. And it's not that you need to get certified or be assessed outside of your organization. It can be even on your own job. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you here is that as part of your job, whatever you are doing is fine, but try to volunteer yourself to help others, maybe in a parallel team or in another team or in an area where you think you are confident of. So try to volunteer and try to share your knowledge. In the process, you will also gain, thereby an equilibrium will be maintained, and that the team succeeds. You also get to know about what they do, and your knowledge also improves. So the experience boosts your confidence and allows for practical application of skills. Never underestimate the power of experience. Assume that you have done the certification and you are done with that. You have to be very clear that you need to stay updated on completing the certification. I always say that there is no point in learning whatever you want to learn. There is no point in learning if there is no chance of using it or applying it. You need to be very clear about this. Otherwise, what will happen is that you will collect quite a lot of certificates, but actually, if you stack all together, it doesn't give you any value. So you need to apply this, whatever you have learned, whatever you have studied, whatever you have gained as an experience, you need to apply back. That is the proof. And you need to apply wisely so that the purpose gets fulfilled, and at the same time, you get rewarded or get noticed in your organization. Of course, this comes with a few challenges in the continuing education space. This is daunting. Definitely, having a personal life, having an office life, and besides that, you need to study. That is definitely a daunting exercise. But you need to remember this, why you started, and that is the driving point for you. That you should never ever lose. You can adjust your schedule, you can adjust your goal, but in such a way that you stay focused on why you started the whole thing. This is the fundamental problem. Otherwise, what will happen is that you start studying this, then somebody will tell you that go to this, then you will start studying. Okay, having studied this, why don't you try something else? So in the process, you are completely deviated. For all you know, you may not be growing, you may be even falling down. So you need to stay afloat on your purpose. And you need motivation, because in the office will be a pressure. Maybe domestically, you need to do quite a lot of things at home, and you need to find time to manage for your studies, which means that you need to be always motivated. Yes, I can do, I want to do that. That is the power you need to carry psychologically in your mind, and you need to be visualizing about the end result. Okay, I am going to be like this at the end of, say, 2 years. So I need to put this effort. So I'm putting it, right? So when I put that motivation, that your end result will help you grow or move forward in a positive way. At the same time, you need to also remember when to pause or pivot, because sometimes it may not be possible. You may have to take a break. So take a break from learning if it is necessary. Do that. And if certifications don't align with your goals, reassess your strategy. It may not be the right way to go. So stop there or take a pause. And if required, even you can step back and take a proper route to achieve your career. This is all possible if you know where you are heading to. That career goal is paramount. Otherwise, what will happen is that taking a pause will not solve your problem. You need to reschedule your approach to reaching that goal. Maybe you need to have a different plan, maybe different certifications in different platforms. So you need to do that in such a way that you reach your career goal in the timeline you desire it for. So the point here, what I'm trying to tell you is, certifications are very valuable for your growth, career growth, professional growth, and it requires thoughtful planning. Assess your readiness, choose wisely, and stay committed. Align education with your career goals for maximizing the impact. Continuing education is a journey and one that will empower and elevate your professional life. Automatically, your personal life will also get elevated. The key takeaways today's discussion are: align your education with career goals and evaluate the return of investment of these certifications or degrees or diplomas which you are going to get. Next is balance and commitment. Continuing education requires time management and dedication. So it is essential to have a realistic schedule and stay consistent to avoid burnout. And lastly, stay updated. The learning journey doesn't end with certifications. That you need to be very clear. Staying current with industry trends and continuing to learn shows adaptability and commitment to growth. I would recommend this. Do thorough research before you start. You start choosing the platform, pay for it, scheduling it, everything. The moment you decide your career goal, do this research. Then engage with your network, try to find out from your peers and see whether these things will really help. These two are paramount. Try to take advantage of your employer's support using their resources, and without any doubt, set your goals very realistically. That is the foundation on which all these things reside. There are quite a lot of online platforms available that you can check. And my final thoughts on this is, it is a strategic career decision that can significantly enhance your professional journey. And by choosing the right certifications or further education wisely, aligning with your goals is very important. And the purpose of the whole thing is gaining insights, skills, confidence to shape the future of your career. So stay curious as a child always and stay adaptable. View education as an empowering tool that continuously opens new doors. And that is why we are discussing here knowledge that prescribes success. Thank you for watching. This is Gokul, and I hope these insights inspire you to start building your skills, leadership skills. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more career development tips. Cheers.